I felt like I was having a stroke. And I feel like one side of my face, it looks older than the other side. The other girl will be chosen. I know there's some type of people that'll be like, oh, I'm all natural and all of that. Love natural. I was growing gracefully and, aging, and now I'm in my 30s. I have to say to you, situations and problems will wear you out, mate. It's about reclaiming that position. Guys, welcome to the channel. If you are new, my name is Claudia. Today we're going to do a little bit of chatting, talk about certain things that I never shared in my channel. I've been absent for a little longer than I wanted to, but I'm here now, guys. Let's crack on with the video. It has already hit pan. So this liquid blush I bought Primark. I think it was in the sale for the packaging festival. A Moment of Silence. Look at this gorgeous pink. Initially went for the packaging, but I realized it's my favorite blusher ever, and it's so bright. But trust the process. Initially I didn't know how to apply this blush, so I just decided to go with the fingers to warm up the skin, to release the oils underneath the makeup. Release that, because trust and believe, we have got oils under there. Hence why if you have an oily skin, after your makeup, you will see your face shining. And for some of us, like myself, really should go with the primer first. A primer that is mattifying or something like that. Put a little bit of my nose, get that youthness that never left. Back, and I just think it just adds something. Obviously you're going to contour it, you play with your face to see what it works. You don't have to do how I do, and that's how things are. Modify, do your way. Okay, so for me, also, like I mentioned, I've got oil skin, so I'm using this banana powder, but it's like a knockoff or something from B&M. If you're from England, B&M, right? They've got the beauty section. I don't think it's as fine as the real deal, because I had the real deal before, but it's just to cover my smile lines and stuff, and so on. A little bit here in the forehead, because today looks like the weather is lovely, but was a bit windy as well. So yeah, I'll come back when I'm completed. This is just like a basic makeup, but we're glowing up, we're looking good, stepping out. We don't look basic, we look put together, we look like we're about a business. Okay, so this is a very affordable set. It has got neutral colors that you can wear every day. It actually reminds me of the Dior palette a little bit. Yeah, so very great for every day without breaking the bank as well. Got some brushes that I believe I bought from Alibaba a long time ago. So I love this terracotta. It really complements my skin so much. I just feel like it does what it does. Like, I think it's amazing. Such a eye-catching shade, at the same time it's natural. It's just from far you can see that I've got something, but it's not overly done. It's just gorgeous. And I'll smoke it a little bit with the dark just a little bit, so, you know, to give a bit more of a definition here. Just a tiny little bit. I'm not doing a makeup tutorial here. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just showing you guys how I make myself feel put together every day and feel good about myself, you know, because when I don't do anything to myself in terms of putting myself first and looking after my skin and play with my makeup and eating well, feeling pretty, I have to say it affects my mental health as well. It does. A little bit of a I bought this from Boots. I don't know what brand this is, but it's a eyeliner. Again, I already have got chinky eyes, but I like to even make it even more, like, you know, prominent. They're already by nature, by default, how they are, but I just try to, you know, and I won't touch my bottom, the bottom part of my eyes. Yeah. I do not know about you, but as a woman, I believe you have to, even if you don't love makeup, but try to just get something going in terms of maybe your eyes, eyeliner. Just wash your face and step out the house. You know, the other girl will be chosen. I know there's some type of people that'll be like, oh, I'm all natural and all of that. Love natural, love, you know, that very natural makeup sometimes, just a lip gloss and a little bit of eyeliner. But I have to say, the world that we live in, all the girlies that before used to criticize me because I used to have people saying to me, why do you always have some makeup? You're a pretty girl, you know. Yeah, my mom gave birth to me pretty. When I was even a younger girl in Angola, in my country, people used to say I'm a Whitney Houston baby, you know. People always growing up, for some reason, used to call me Whitney. Like any country in the world I went, people always would say I look like Whitney Houston. And I used to be flattered by it because in my eyes, she was a beautiful woman. I mean, growing up, I wanted all her CDs, all her music magazines. And as I remember, as young as 5, people used to say that was Whitney, you know. Then I came to England. I used to get that a lot in college, in my workplace. Customers coming, clients. It was a phase that people used to call me Beyonce when I was like 21, 20. They used to be like, oh, you look like Beyonce. But I don't think so. I believe more in lines with, I don't know. You guys make the judgment. But anyways, I was growing gracefully and, you know, aging, and now I'm in my 30s. You know, I have to say to you, situations and problems where you are, mate, it will do just that. I don't find myself as pretty as I was. I find myself tired. I look tired. At one point, when I got cheated on by the person that I spent all my 20s with, that I had a baby with, I felt like a side of my face was, when I felt like I was having a stroke, and I feel like one side of my face, it looks older than the other side, and I believe maybe I had a mean stroke. Guys, be careful. Be careful. You know, don't be too nice. Don't be too nice. Look after yourself. look after your health, look after your beauty. You know, there's so many people, they're not even born good looking, but because they look after themselves, they are walking around like the bad bee they are. And kudos to them. And you perhaps born pretty, like you let life beat you upside down, left, right, and center. And you don't get up and let people run over you time and time again. Because you don't trust, you don't believe in yourself, you don't believe in a higher power, you don't believe in anything. If you don't believe in anything, my darling, you fall for anything. That's just on period. Okay? You want some lip gloss? What have I got here? I've got these. That was from Primark as well. Guys, love this. It's so nice. It gives that shine, that sheen, or whatever you call it. Gorgeous. Just look at this. Let me get closer. I'll do a closer shot. Feels amazing. I want to take you guys to Primark today. Just look. It's fabulous. I don't have mascara gone walkies. I need to go and get some bits and bobs. We're so used to selling Pradas and Dior's and Max Mara that we didn't want to be associated to Primark. We're so bougie. We were so bougie, guys. I was so bougie. I always wanted to wear just designer all the time. I would go years without going to Primark. But, you know, life has changed. And not to say that I don't appreciate designer, because I still baby, I still have them, and I still, if I had the money, if I have an opportunity to buy something, I will. However, I know it's all about the style. I met people that don't wear designer because they can't afford it, but they've got an amazing style. They understand their body. They know what to wear, what make them look fantastic. And that is the main part that you have to focus on. Okay? Understand your body shape. If you fluctuating between weight, like myself, I was size 8, then it became size 10, and all of a sudden I pulled loads of weight through depression and all sorts, eating loads of carbs, not exercising. Guys, trust and believe. Understand your body, what to wear, because that make great difference in how you feel, how you look. You don't want to be walking around like a bag of bloody cabbage, you know, because you're trying to force yourself in this tiny little size 8 whatever that you love so much, or because you're delusional, you're still thinking that you still are a size 8. Accept it and move on. Lose the weight. You know, if you are poorly, if you are ill, if you a condition or something, I'm sorry about that. But, you know, by losing weight helps a lot in regain health. Is imperative. Let me stop yapping and finish everything, and I'll come back. And I'll probably show you guys some shots from Primark and stuff. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I can't get it right today. Do you know? Can't get it right today. Just trying to get that laminated look, but it's not happening today. Okay, let's do the do's. I can't get it right today. Do you know? Can't get it right today. Just trying to get that laminated look, but it's not happening today. Okay, let's do the do's. They're very stylish. Okay. I've got these straight cigarettes. It's a bit more like a gym trousers. However, it looks good. The material is very mixed and just looks fantastic. If you ask me, looks great, guys. Great. You want to smell like a boss? A great fragrance always do the do's, okay? A great fragrance, an impactful fragrance. Don't just go about and buy whatever people say. Impactful. This brand, I don't know how to do it, but they're doing the do, okay? This one here is Be Amy. You can Google it, find out what it is. I'll come back and make a fragrance review for you guys, and I'll be talking about this one. Been to Selfridges, smell the real thing. Guys, get stopped. Look how much I used. It's phenomenal. It's about reclaiming that position. It's just about reclaiming that, having that inner strength to pull out that girl again. You can do it. You know, I've done it a few times, but this time I'm here to stay, because years are going past. I've wasted years, and I'm not about that life anymore of letting people ruining and stealing my gift for me. Do you know what I mean? All right.